Good morning. We're going to play a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV. Should be a good time. So Namazu and Pixies looks like all I really need for the jobs at the moment. I'll get Summoner started as well. Grab some water. Alright. Let's see here. An existential crisis. Okay, sure, why not? Make sure I need to test stuff, make sure it's all working properly. Hey, are you working? Hey, alright, very good. Okay. Yeah, we'll go from here this time. The cat is very interested and wants to see where we're going. Make sure, do I have... Oh dang, I got other certificates too. Very good. Cool, I got a lot of stuff I need to get done, so... This won't take us too long, this will only take us a couple hours, I think. So I got the late start. So, that's looking a little bit. You know how it is. Alright. The time has come, Peter. Prim is ready to administer the final trial.
Yes, your third challenge is at hand, Master. I shall be glad to at last share the wisdom that has long laid dormant within my pages.
Thus far, we've had evaluations of raw power and refinement of skill. What then does this third challenge seek to test?
That I cannot tell you.
You cannot, or will not.
I do not keep this detail from you for the sake of my own amusement. It must be secret. Were you aware of this test's purpose, such knowledge would unfairly affect its outcome.
Well, whatever.
What I will tell you, however, is that the trial requires conditions that are akin to an actual battlefield. As such, I must ask that you call fellow summoners to your side and arrange a location where you might join hands against a most realistic primal threat.
Well, this ought to be welcome news for Captain Wolf. I shall see if his acolytes are available. Greetings. This is Imitra. Imitra? Of the Sons of St. Coinage. Yes, I have a favor to ask. Well, Captain Wolf is more than eager to accept your request. He even offered to arrange exclusive use of a section of Seal Rock. It seems there is an airship waiting in order to fly us to the island. Shall we rendezvous to the landing, once you're prepared, then?
Sure. This will be the final and most grueling challenge. Pray, ready yourself, Master, that you are not reduced to so much gruel.
All right. This should be fine. I do enjoy my wind-up pixie.
This will be the final and most grueling challenge. Pray ready yourself, Master, that you are not reduced to so much gruel.
I don't know about you, Peter, but my nerves are beginning to get the best of me. Captain Wolf and the others have already landed on Seal Rock, so let us not delay the challenge any further. Who could that be? Oh, Summoner Jamsu. How might I... Pardon? By whom? Lieutenant, can you hear me? Blast, the call was cut off. Peter, our mortal colleagues are under attack. The situation sounds dire indeed. All the summoners are crippled by injuries, and Captain Wolf alone fights to keep the foe at bay. Our planned battle has become rather more real than we anticipated. We'd best explain matters to the pilots and arrange a rescue party. Captain Wolf needs our help, Peter. We must inform the pilots at once.
Ambush, you say? Understood. I'll put in a call for reinforcements. But my ship is ready to depart now, if you are. Shall we depart?
Yeah, let's get them.
Let's go. I love you too, kitty.
Follow me, Peter. They should be over this way.
I've located the survivor. Let us ensure his continued survival.
Are you all right? I'll live, I think. The others... We became separated. His wounds are not too serious. Come, Peter. We mustn't tarry. Are these eggy? I've never seen their like.
I recognize them from elegant times, but to be able to summon so many...
That's enough.
I don't have this guy out. That's why I can't cast you. But why am I not doing what I'm supposed to be doing here? Because I don't have mine. Hold on. Easily remedied. Alert status acknowledged. Incoming attack. On vocalization, I have no record of Peggy's speech. Speech? Okay, Dimitri, I'm supposed to be following you. Another survivor located. The wounds appear grievous.
Mr. once... Friend, can you apply pressure?
Completely overmatched. Drew us away. We must tend to the injured. Go with haste, Master. Separate figures. Separate thumb.
Detected. Awaiting commands. Keep the things of God on the end of my head here. Now the potentials arrived. Shall we test the limits of your power?
You will be able to become more. You must show me more. That's the hammock priori. And here, another place. Maybe use this for the temple. Who is this man? Worse than Ashley. Powerful hammer. Check out their way and trying to get me to pet him instead of playing the game. Because he is going to cat. Expectations. What if we try something new? This don't look like surgery. Anyway, then. How will you handle this? That's this guy. That's the material. Mike, it's really a fascinating specimen. Location is not ideal. Hello, Lasher. Enjoying your personal fan. Bring that monster away from me. Anomalous potential confirmed. Commencing scan. Sup? Latent ethereal capacity immeasurable. Standard perimeters exceeded. Reinitializing system. Good morning, Zombie Jack. How you doing today? Why, do you want you to go another round? So trying to wake up? Yep. I understand. It's felt. Master Sari, how have you come to be here?
Surely, Master, surely you don't mean that, Sari.
Ah, Principia. They have awoken you. Oh, this should suffice.
What did you just do to Prin?
The construct is unharmed. I simply added another layer of security. Do not disappoint me, Summoner. I will be waiting. All right, then.
How odd. The way he vanished was almost as if...
Donald's teeth. What was that all about? We'll discuss this back in Oda after we've seen to the wounded. Indeed. Oh, yes. Thank you for surviving, or thank you for saving my comrades. Your decisive action carried the day. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to talk to the guy. You arrived in the nick of time, Peter. Thanks to you, my soldiers survived that ambush, and they'll be fit for duty again after a bit of rest. Aye, you have our gratitude. If you hadn't plunged into the fray like that, we almost certainly would have perished. You said that bastard was Master Sari, didn't you? A summoner of ancient Alec. Did them mages have some way of coming back to life? All right, Lieutenant, let's not jump to conclusions. Well, he was wielding summoning magics like aught we've ever seen before. Maybe Prin has some idea.
We'll be sure to ask. Come, Peter, let us return to Gridania.
All right. I mean, while I'm here, it's the cheapest way to get there. Yes, Kitty, I know. Cat is disturbed by my wife's fan. The fan is doing its job?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. That makes me happy. All right. Enjoying Final Fantasy XIV? I am. I'm thoroughly enjoying Final Fantasy XIV. I'm in Shadowbringers right now, enjoying that as well. Not quite as much as I enjoyed Heavensward, but it's still a very, very good game. Trying to get some jobs leveled up so I can bring them all through Heavensward, Shadowbringers. I decided I wanted a lot more jobs. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Well, it was meant to be Pieter's final try was certainly testing, to say the least. Tell me, Prin, what makes you so sure that was Master Sari?
Based upon the evidence at hand, there can be no doubt. The vocal and ethereal signatures were identical to those exhibited by my creator. The only aspect that gives me pause is his behavior. Master Sari was never one to offer harm to others with such callous indifference.
I would say there's a larger inconsistency to consider here. Prin, your creator supposedly died several thousand years ago.
There is one other possibility. The greatest minds of Alec unlike the science known as cloning, by which they could artificially create a replicant of a living being. Seal Rock is, after all, a construction of the Allegan Empire. Assuming the individual you battled was indeed a clone of Master Seri, then my senses would recognize no appreciable difference.
An exact copy of the original person. Oh, that would explain much, but the very thought of it is horrifying. Oh, and did he not tamper with your enchantments? Are you truly unharmed?
My faculties are undimmed, but the wisdom I was to impart to Master has been sealed behind an arcane lock. I can do nothing, only my Creator holds the key.
Then your secrets are lost to us. Oh, if only Piet had been able to attempt that third challenge.
Attempt? Master has already passed it. Allow me to explain. The third challenge is a test of the summoner's nature. Thus did the trial require the presence of companions and a realistic threat. Master Seri's ambush did, of course, bring the unexpected dimension to the proceedings. Yet Master leapt to the aid of his fellow summoners without hesitation, and braved considerable danger to see if they were safely rescued. Selfless acts that more than qualify Master as a worthy successor.
I've wondered why the power and skill were not sufficient. Sari wished to see his teachings passed on to summoners of noble heart.
Correct. He could not countenance the idea that such knowledge might be put to evil ends. Now you understand why his display of violence was so confusing to me.
Aye, and all the more reason to suspect an impostor. But whatever the man's identity will be, we will track him down and make him remove that seal. Your purpose is too important.
Sure. And I will assist you in any way that I can. The Master Seri that made me would not stand to see his memory profaned with such wickedness.
Well said, Prin. For an enhanced stack of ink and parchment, you have an impressively developed moral compass.
I possess neither morals nor compass. I merely follow my expelled directions, to guide worthy summoners. If I gave the impression of such characteristics, then mayhap I'm overstepping my bounds as a familiar.
Oh, no, you're fine, Prin. Forget I mentioned it. I will see if I can unearth some more detailed records of Master Seri. Mayhap the story of his later life will aid us in unraveling this present mystery.
Indeed.
Alright.
An existential crisis.
I saw that too, and I was like, okay.
Tee-hee.
Oh, punny. Alright. So, let's find a safe place to hide, shall we? I wish I knew why that was acting that way. I suspect that Google is being anti-competitive. Sir Creo eyes you with a puzzled glimmer in his yellow eyes. Okay. That works.
Ah, Pieta, what brings you this way? Oh, it seems then Alcazolca's last missive,
Thank you.
somehow failed to reach you. He has uncovered information regarding Satoto's possible whereabouts and is currently waiting for you to join him at the Marauders Guild in Limsa. You'd better hurry. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
While that is not actually... You know what? It worked. I'm not even going to comment.
There, Akazolka. Welcome, my friend. My contacts have but recently caught wind of a rumor that the brass blades are once again on the move. It seems they've spotted a creature matching the description of the Vesper Bay stowaway. Luckily for us, their quarry has fled to the Black Shroud, an area that is out of their jurisdiction. While there is still much we do not know, at least we still have an area where we can begin. Let us immediately depart for Camp Tranquil. Okie dokie.
I think I literally just went to the wrong area. Oh well. Shrug. It is. And I clicked on the thing that was right beside it, but whatever. I'm here. That's all that matters.
As you may well already know, the only way to reach the Black Shroud from Thanalan is to pass through this area. That means whoever, or whatever the brass blades were pursuing, entered the forests from here. If our hunch is correct and Sototo is in there, we best hurry. A Tonberry who's seen little of the outside world would likely last not more than a few days on their own. To cover more ground in less time, I suggest we split up. I shall take the north while you scour the south. Once we're done, let us meet back here.
Try as you might, you did not catch sight of Sototo or anything resembling the missing Tonberry.
Ooh.
Try as you might, you did not catch sight of Sototo or anything resembling the missing Tonberry. You spy a fallen figure. Small of stature and green of skin. It's surrounded by poachers. That's not good. Looks like we've struck gold.
If we skin and sell this thing, we're guaranteed a fortune. Hell, look at celebrity just yet. We got to kill her first. The hide's so thick it broke my bloody knife.
Not a closer clicker, closer and stealthy. Using my book learning to beat these guys.
beating him over the head with my brush. That's what I'm doing. And I'll just swing the stick to the side. It's very nice to them. Father, is this where it all ends? Toto appears injured. Quickly cast a Quarlum upon her, that she might be healed. Which one is a Quarlum? Oh, thank you, sir. You saved my life. That spell, you willed the me in magics. Are you perchance Peter, the adventurer of the possession of the soul crystal? Cerrito Caruto often speaks of you. I notice your little hat. Think the gads. You're safe. After my search of the northern reaches turned up nothing, I returned to Camp Tranquil to wait for you. When you didn't appear, I began to grow worried and came looking for you. Good thing I did, too, bloody butchers. Oh, but how rude of me. I nearly forgot to introduce myself. Hello, said Toto. I am Alkazolka, Royal Marine and Marauder. My friend, Peter Krolinsk, and I have been searching for you. Thank you, love. My lady, if I may be so bold as to say so, your radiance, it's blinding. Peter, isn't she beautiful? What are you talking about? She, how did you know? It's obvious, isn't it? Her glowing skin, her comely face. She's clearly a lovely young woman. Now, Sir Toto, what prompted you to leave Brunswick so abruptly? As you're likely already aware, Cerrito Caruto saved us. While on the outside we remain as tomberries, he has purged our hearts of the rancor. And that is why I left. There's something I must take care of now that my mind is once again mine own. And what, pray tell, is that? Over 1,500 years ago, back when Nim was still at its peak, my father was a scholar in a Royal Marine. He was dispatched upon a secret and incredibly dangerous mission to infiltrate Amdapur. The day he left was the last time I ever saw him. I suspect the reason he never returned was because he was discovered and apprehended by the Amdapuri. And so you came here to the place the ancient nation once stood. You do realize that regardless of whether you survived or not, your father, I know. I'm under no illusions that he might still be alive, even if he has somehow escaped Amdapur. Unlike those of us sealed away in the tower, the passage of time would have eventually robbed him of his life. I'm only looking to find something that remains of him. A keepsake, if you will. It sounds as though you loved your mother a great deal. Very well. If it means that much to you, we, the Royal Marines, shall volunteer to aid you in your search. Ahem. Right, Peter? Sure. The two of you would really do that for me? Oh, thank you. Thank you so very much. Now let us return to Camp Tranquil. There we can discuss how to proceed. Did it just get cloudy? Stormy, yeah. I'm sure flying will be perfectly fine in this weather. The two of you by my side, I'm absolutely certain nothing can go wrong. Before we begin searching for the memento of Satoto's father in earnest, I must go to Bronze Lake to inform Cerrito Caruto that we've found his dear comrade and she is safe. Speaking of which, Satoto, you must promise you will never again do anything as reckless as wandering in a foreign land alone. The realm is a dangerous place, doubly so for someone with your affliction. Very well. If it really means that much to you, I shall make that promise. Good. That's all they ask. Peter, I ask you look after Satoto and see that she gets some rest, that she might recuperate from her ordeal. We may make for that lost city upon her full recovery. Now he's fussing over her. Satoto, you appear to be doing much better. Even your complexion has returned to normal. Indeed, I too noticed that my skin once again glows a healthy shade of green. Indeed. I don't know what's going on here, but it's kind of disturbing. Peter, now that Satoto's recovered, our search can begin. Ere we depart, let us quickly review what we know. All right. Satoto's father was a scholar of the Royal Marines who's been dispatched on a mission to infiltrate Amdapur. He was to return with a cure to the disease that threatened to engulf Nim, only he never did. Yes, I'm almost certain he was caught, captured, and then killed by the Amdapuri. Even if that was not the case, over 1,500 years we can safely assume he's no longer alive. I do hold out hope, however, that some of his belongings remain. The Amdapuri were extremely dedicated to expanding their knowledge of healing magic. Anything in a scholar's possession would have been of incredible value to them. And had your father been captured, they would have confiscated all that he had. He would then likely have been transported to a remote and secure location for interrogation, and that means our chances of finding anything that once belonged to him will be the highest at Amdapur Keep. Oh, Alka, not only are you terribly kind, but you're keen of mind as well. Oh, it's fine. Ahem. Thank you. Now, in the final days of the year of the Magi, Amdapur was demolished by the Malachi. It was overrun by a myriad of void-sent beasts that linger to this day. As we forge forward, we must be sure to keep your wits about you. Amdapur Keep is fraught with dangers both known and unknown. All right. Quest accepted. We finally made it. Peter, if you're ready, please lead the way. Sure, I see no problem with this. Presence chamber. From here, we tend to... Let's try the caution. We know what dangers lurk in the shadows. Whatever happens, I shall not leave this place without something to remember my father by. One more. All the pages are in tatters. Perhaps I'll better look for the next one we find. Demonic roses. You know the one. Satchel.
Nothing in this bag looks as though it could have belonged to him. Interrogation of the Nemean spy's apparatus is scheduled to soon take place at Moot Hall. Healing powers these people wield are not those of the white magic. Regardless of what it takes, we must find a way to determine the mysterious source of his power. We suspect his robes are crucial to the spellcasting. We know that holds some of the answers. For now, however, we'll seal them away in one of our mantle idols. This log is about one of my late father. Must be dismantling the Mina idols. Well, they might be carrying Setoto's father's things. Right. What a mana idol. Assume it will sparkle in some way? There's a mana idol. 2 mana idols down. Oh, Moot Hall's down that way. A treasure coffer. It's filled to the brim with treasure. No, it's still what we're looking for. Let us leave it. Hey, what's up, CJ? How you doing? Still in Shadowbringers. I am. Right now I'm just getting some side quest stuff done. Jobs and Beast Tribe stuff. I'll stream proper tomorrow. I haven't advanced the plot since last Sunday. A Mana Snatcher, huh? That's too many broken mana. Great God, that beast over there. Time to defeat the Mana Snatcher. If we even can. Like Scholar? You know, I'm trying to. I love the story of the Scholar. Playing Scholar is tough, to put it lightly. Scholar's a healer that's not really a healer. It basically means you're putting your team at a disadvantage. No experience with them, so I play Summoner. Yeah. I've played a lot of different jobs, so Scholar's one of them, and I mean I like it. The story, like the thing with Summoner and Scholar. Summoner is like a healer that's not actually a healer. And Scholar is like a healer that's not actually a healer also. Scholar is the job. Sorry, I have to look at it in a minute when I'm done doing this stuff. Go this way. Keep this guy alive. You can't heal him directly. Awesome. That's the problem with Scholar, is that your job is to keep people alive and they don't give you the tools to do it. That's the main problem with Scholar. Alright, let me really quickly go check and see what you wrote. Scholar's the only job you haven't done anything other than the job quests. I mean, that's the best part, is the job quests on Scholar. Scholar's really tough. Really freaking tough. And the main problem with Scholar is just keeping your party alive. Need to pay more attention to Alkazoka at that last fight. It'd be nice if it would like let me know how my team was doing in the corner. That would be nice. Having my little fairy friend heal my friends, that would also be nice. It's almost like they put in Scholar as an afterthought and then didn't playtest it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Scholar. The story is cool. The gameplay is a freaking nightmare. I'm going to Sage a little love it. Sage was very, very hard before I was informed that Sage is basically doses. You got to just spam doses at all times, and as long as you're just spamming doses way more than is necessary, you're fine on Sage. We're going to belong to him. But yeah, Scholar, one of my characters probably. Scholar just seems like a underpowered Dyscrasia. I haven't tried that one. If I'm damage is comparable. So the reason you spam doses is that it heals while it attacks. Yeah. Dyscrasia. I'll have to look into that one. Are you gonna let me heal him? There we go. I've played Sage a decent amount. I haven't done the Discosis trick. Obviously, AoE is going to be better than single target. And you can get it. gonna send it on you. That's not a problem. That's what we're gonna do. I mean, I could totally use that though. Faster. The main problem I had was making sure that I could do sufficient damage. I don't think I opened up the bronze chest. Definitely prefer to Astrologian. Astrologian's tough. Astrologian's really tough. Had someone explain to me that Astrologian, you are supposed to be casting cards at other people, not at yourself. And that made it a lot easier, but still it's tough. How am I supposed to heal him? I have nothing that can heal him. Just slowly watch him die. Yeah, that's very much my experience with Scholar. You're responsible to keep people alive, and you don't have the tools to do it. Copper has found the consistent remains of a once mighty creature. Is that a copper? The thing must have been feeding on the mana idols. So, Peter, perhaps this is it.
Look, it's an Nemean grimoire. I recognize this. It's my father's. And these. These are his robes. They're from the day he left. All of it has been so perfectly preserved. It's almost as if he was wearing them but yesterday. Oh, what's this? That is soul crystal? Yes. And within slumbers the fairy that has been with my family for generations. I thought I had lost nearly everyone to that god's-forsaken war and the terrible disease that followed. Yet in spite of all the odds, here she is, the last of my family, sitting right in the palm of my hand. I would give anything to see her again. Lilac, please, answer me. Eh? Satoto, what happened? Wake up! Peter, something's wrong. She's not responding. We must get her back to Camp Tranquil immediately. All right. She'll be pretty easy to carry with her being like a little tomboy and all. Peter, you're a Royal Marine and an outstanding scholar besides. Surely you can diagnose what's wrong with her. Yep, it looks like she's a Tunbury. Soto has no external injuries, and both her breathing and pulse are stable. Despite this, she appears to have slipped into a coma, from which she will not wake anytime soon. Yeah, she's out for the count. She won't be waking up anytime soon. No, they can't be. What in the seven hells happened back there? Troubled civilians in need of a helping hand, I presume. Might the wood whalers be of assistance? Ah, well, if it isn't the adventurer, what brings you back to this neck of the woods? Peter's one of your friends, I take it. Yeah, I know this guy. Oh, you know, this girl turned into a Tonberry, and now she's dead. I mean, asleep. So in essence, a botched invocation rendered this thing unconscious. The solution to that is simple enough. Just leave it there to rest until it wakes up. Thing? How dare you speak of Satoto in such a callous manner? And to think that you would suggest we leave this beautiful young lady out here in the open until she wakes up. You must be mad. Young lady? You're quite sure that's what this, she is? My apologies. I shall carry this young girl inside and see that she is given the proper place to rest. But before that, this coat of green mucus, it isn't contagious, is it? Green mucus? That's not green mucus. It's... never mind. No, it's not contagious. You should be fine. Thank you for your help, sir. It is greatly appreciated. At least for now, we can rest easy knowing that Satoto's safe. Or as safe as she can be, given the circumstances. All should be in order. I've seen to it that your friend has been given a comfortable bed to rest in until she recovers. Thank you. Until then, fairly well. Peter, I shall return to Browns Lake and inform Cerrito Corrido of what's happened. Perhaps he will be able to shed light on what's wrong with Satoto. In the meantime, I would ask you to remain near on hand and keep an eye on her. Don't worry, I shouldn't be away for too long. All right. All right.
Speaking true smile. Before we do that, let's go check on the Namazo.
Attendees love our Finzon's activities. Just look at that one over there, who seems most loath to get off his horse. We cannot afford to rest in our jars just yet. You see, our dramatic demise, our painful annihilation. Oh, I forgot to tell Girl and Gyofen. One moment, please. I have summoned you all here for one reason. Yes. I assume this will once again be some nonsense about dreams and prophecies. You must recall that I cautioned you against eating such unidentified plant matter. If it comes from the ground, it is food. Yes. Just because it was rendered violently ill, incapacitated for a fortnight by those green mushrooms, does not mean... Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, yes. I have continued to see our great-grandsire in my dreams.
Love these little guys. They're pretty wacky.
Though the dreams of your adult mind are immaterial to my goal of enlightening one and all, I have identified an aspect in which our festival is lacking compared to those of our ancestors.
Much you get from them is maybe my favorite. It is a pretty great mount.
This is fantastic, Senketsu the Enlightened. Yes, though I cannot help but worry that you are about to... Allow me to elaborate in detail. Culture is an ever-evolving beast. You see, the radicalization of culture in particular results in unique cultural expressions that outsiders struggle to comprehend. When it is applied to ritual festivals, become true carnivals of the bizarre. Given that our ancestors' festivals were known as unforgettable spectacles, should we not assume that they had a few radical elements? In which case, our event must needs include at least one uniquely memorable ritual that we are to carry on in our legacy.
This is Smokey. He needs attention right now.
That actually sounds interesting. I am most intrigued. What happens in these rituals that everyone finds so strange? I haven't the foggiest. Religious rituals are secretive by nature, my dear Gyoshin. Perhaps it's my own fault, yes. Yes, I neglected to remember Kyofin's unhelpfulness. I suppose we put this matter to rest for now and call it a day. Now, hold on a moment. Your lack of intellectual curiosity is no fault of mine. The correct response would be to acknowledge our need to engage in further research. Occidentalism makes mention of a Charlean society devoted to pursuit of knowledge.
They should have great James Earl voices. James Earl Jones voices. No, these are definitely the right voices for these wacky creatures.
One of our number might be privy to the information we seek.
I used the super deep voice for the Lalafels. That Brannigan voice for the Lalafels.
One such as yourself must know Charlaine's of the intellectual persuasion we require. Preferably somebody wise and with arcane knowledge, who is also an expert in rituals. Well, surely you know a few fitting that profile.
Well, this one guy was talking about this grand serpent.
Master Bertoya of Travania, you say? Yes, she sounds ideal. It is so convenient that you foreigners all know each other. Yes, she sounds most convenient. Much more useful than Gyofun. I really hate to ask, but could you convey me to Master Bertoya in your bag?
I mean, I could. Should I is a whole other question. But yeah, sure, let's do it. Yes, Kitty, I know. We're full of purrs. Eagleshire. The cat is all, oh, I feel alive. I'll tell you what was a much more interesting story than I thought it was going to be, and that was Red Mage. Red Mage was a very interesting story. Not only that, I feel like I'm a good Red Mage, which is not a case with a lot of the other jobs. Love that class. It's a good class. Hey there, Kit Kat. What's up? It's one of my favorites in this game, I think, Red Mage. And like I said, I feel like I'm good at it, which helps. I feel like I'm good at Red Mage. I feel like I'm good at White Mage. I feel like I'm pretty good at Monk, also. Ugh. I mean, while I'm here. Don't like the positionals of Monk? Yeah. Would you care to indulge me in a game using these charming cards I found amidst the undergrowth? Sure, we can play. The same. I go first. We start with Hashimal. Reverse. Okay, well, I lose. Oof. I get the dub. Woot woot. Oh, I don't want the rematch. No. Oh dear, perhaps the cognitive faculties that Master Matoy has bestowed upon me are inefficient in some manner. That's right, you are just about to be murdered. He's always convinced he's just about to be murdered. Hi. How are you, sir? Mm-hmm. Kitty declared it was time for cuddles. He's like, itch my ear some more. You're so needy, cat.
Oh, that is terrifying.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one. Wife is enjoying the yokai. Currently, she's pulled up a yokai minion. It's a dog with a man's face. Oh, you need more pets, huh? Alright. Squirming sack.
Oh, baby. They prefer to be held in a sack when traveling, huh?
So weird.
Like, just carry me?
Yep.
I'm slow.
Is this the place? Please tell me this is the place. Hello? Hello? Are you Master Montoya? I'm relieved to see you so moist, so slimy. From Peter's description, you sounded almost dry and intimidating. Eager to get off the wrong foot.
Sir, eager to get off the wrong foot, are we?
Oh. Oh no. That scary lady's Master Montoya?
Yep, she is. Have fun.
I'm so sorry. Most apologetic. I was, confused.
Well, since you and your bumbling companion have already disrupted my routine, I suppose I'll hear you out. I presume you have a reason for coming here other than just to annoy me?
Oh yeah, he wants to know about religious rituals.
Oh, the world is hardly short of carnivals of the bizarre. Competitive cheese rolling, fertility rituals where the bride gets whacked with a stick. Oh, I tell you, if someone tried that with me, they'd be out an eye. Whatever nonsense you could imagine, someone's getting up to it. But if you seek to avert a calamitous fate, I trust you'll want to do better than these half-baked traditions. For a truly memorable spectacle, you'll want to revive a ceremony so terrible, so horrible that few would dare to even whisper of it. One so steeped in evil that men swore never again to perform it.
Oh, evil, darkness. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Suddenly Grease.
If you shirk not from these horrors, I assume you're prepared to not only sully your hands, but also your very soul.
Yes, yes, I will save the Namazu, even if I must endure a never-ending celebration, even if I must work my fins to the bone.
Color me impressed. Confused, but impressed. I'll prepare a simple manuscript on forbidden rituals for you. Just stay put. Have some tea. Do whatever it is you Namazu do. Here we are. Only 300 pages, but it should serve.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, well, tea makes the Mazu tipsy. Lucky you. It's a miracle they've survived this long. We're back at the sack with him.
Quite a miracle. What's up, Kit Kat? How you doing? Oh yes, we are full of purrs, I know. I'll plop out the squirming sack again. I know, I heard it too.
Fresh air at last. Oh, you might want to wash that. It smells like vomit in there. Anyway, we should focus on this tome Matoya so kindly and so most generously gave to us. Oh, look, it's caked in vomit also. A manuscript penned by a Charlayan scholar herself. Oh, I must peruse it without delay.
Like the one on the left is just like,
Yes, most illuminating. So full of information on fascinating rituals that I can hardly decide what we should attempt. Ooh, human sacrifice sounds good. Relinquish at this instant. I must read it. Just a moment, please. Please. Oh, this one is just so... Oh, this one is also... Give it to her now. Okay. Now! Oh, wait. I like reading in the rain.
you're going to catch fire. Yep.
Fascinating. So, are you alright? Yes, there could only be one. None other. The Wicker Man is a perfect choice. We must incinerate a live sacrifice and send a massive effigy.
I was kidding about the human sacrifice.
That is the only way to avert total Namazo annihilation. Yes. I dare say he ought to be stopped, but it may be unwise to anger him just right now.
So immolation. Sounds lovely.
To work, you require a large Namazu effigy. You must help me build it. You will not deny me, no? No! You will find the materials to create paper mache in the crate. I expect you to bring me the finest you have ever made. Yes, here I be the one collecting the components. All 107 of them. So speak to her when you're ready.
Effigy components, huh? Right. That's just great. Sits as a cornucopia of crafting materials, retrieve all you require for your work. Made the effigy components. You sure all these fine being set on fire?
Yoshin seems a bit odd, though I suppose he's always been odd. The final component. Thank you. Now let's see what comes of this.
Sure. How far are you in Shadowbringers? I would say I'm 80 to 90% done. I am doing little side quests in the dwarf area.
Wow, It's like looking into a stream, a reflection staring back at me. Most imposing, most impressive.
Patch quest yet? Oh no, I've not started any of that yet. I've got to get into like I have to get to the first set of credits, and I'm not there yet. But as like I said, about 80 to 90% of the way toward the first credits.
Kyoshin, are you not forgetting something yet again? The live sacrifice, you imbecile. Oh, thank you so much for volunteering. I most certainly am not volunteering. Should I not be the artist who sees his work through to the end?
Burn someone else, huh?
But I'm quite sure, indeed confident, that Peter provided the most important parts.
Oh, I'm good, thanks.
Oh, for the big one's sake. You did not be in such a hurry to set each other on flame. According to Matoya's manuscript, a cloth tile's a perfectly acceptable substitute for the sacrifice. Yes. I sent my friends a sewing of a few some time ago, and I followed the instructions to the letter, so they should be more than sufficient. You're a lifesaver, quite literally. Let's get this started. Say what?
Interesting. I like how the eyes spin. In 7 years, the Namazu were fated to fall deeply in debt and be doomed to work ceaselessly as slaves for the sinister soy sauce mogul Kageyama. Many would have died. However, the oversized Namazu effigy will, over the course of 7 years, come to be known far and wide as a uniquely bizarre spectacle and generate significant revenue from tourism. Unbeknownst to all, the Namazu will be spared the grievous tragedy that would have consumed them, and their fate continues to change for the better.
I dare say it is impossible to discern the meaning or purpose behind this particular ritual. And indeed, it is nothing less than the epitome of enlightenment.
Sure, why not? Reputation up. Reputation has increased to sworn. Achieve sworn reputation with the Namazu. New Namazu tribal daily quests are now available from Suigetsu the Enlightened of Dora-Iro. Furthermore, you will be able to undertake 3 additional quests from Suigetsu the Enlightened as a reputation bonus. This bonus will be available until the daily reset time for tribal quests. These additional quests will become available after accepting all current daily quests. Blah, 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 blah. A barrel. Alright, what can we buy from the festival vendor? Okay, well, buy materials, but I don't want materials, so who cares? In that case, off we go. A barding we will go, a barding we will go. Hi-ho the birdie, a barding we will go. sleeping through this lie.
The instant we hand Gobaz's journal to headquarters, the truth of Van Clauden's death is all but guaranteed to be struck from history. I have thought long and hard on the course of action. Should we do with the tome? I believe I'm growing close to the answer. Before I make my decision, however, I would ask your honest opinion. Do you think the sordid truth of the Autumn War should be made public knowledge, even should it jeopardize our relations with Abanigo?
Ascertain its credibility first.
Verily, a sound choice demands a sound grasp of the situation. As ever, you're an island of calm reason amidst a sea of chaos. Thank you, Peter. As the leader of our unit, I am now ready to make my decision. Let us find Gidelet. He will wish to hear it too.
It's important to me to find out if it's true first. So you've made up your mind, then, about what to do with the truth?
I have. I shall go to Adder's Nest and entrust the journal to our superior's care. After all, we cannot allow it to be used as an instrument of hatred. Having said that, neither will I stand for the truth to be erased. I would oppose any attempt to do so with all of my being.
That's good. I'm not sure I understand. What do you want to do exactly?
I will hand over the journal on the condition the truth be revealed one day, when the people are ready to accept it. Call me indecisive, but I cannot bear to see the tome misused, nor the truth willfully buried.
Well, look at you, Sanson, standing his ground. It goes without saying, but I'm with you, Chief. Ain't no one gonna exploit or erase the truth on my watch. Indeed.
Thank you, my friends, for trusting in me.
I'm glad it gets your head there. Had your decision not been to my liking, I would have knocked you flat on your arse and resigned from your swiving unit.
So much for you decide, huh?
Never change, you do it. Captain Sanson, right? Some fellow asked me to pass this letter on to you. Well, I'm off.
This is from Naval.
Really?
Journal is yours to do with what you wish, but ere you take it away, I would speak with Pieter and Pieter alone. One last time. I await you in Dimworld by the percipient one.
Oh, this reeks. Tell me it don't.
But if it is a trap, why would Naval ask for the strongest of all of us? He may truly have something important to say. Conversely, it would also offer us a chance to convey our intent. I am loath to expose you to danger, my friend, but will you go to this meeting?
I don't like the idea of you going alone, but that'll defeat the purpose of the meeting. At the first sign of danger, though, get out of there fast. All right? Sure. The Dimworld. Yes, there was a trap all along. Someone should warn me about this. So, what horrible thing were they doing back at the base while I was away? That's why they took the strongest person away from the base. Oh, you're back. Well, that's Sanson. Another letter arrived right after you left. Asked for him to come as well. You really are alone, then? Yep. Sly of me, or just the diversion. Sanson was a real target. I thought it'd be all right, seeing as you would be there, but I should have gone as well. God strike me down as for a fool. Oh, if you didn't see Sanson, they must have nabbed him on the way to Dimmold. Come, we have to find him. Just lying there, a message in blood. Yeah, and we're also being attacked. Try to stay back up with you. I've got time for making a talk. Indeed. The books were just lying there. I left the message in blood, the goddamn mummers. We have your friend. We shall send our price to the Adder's Nest. That horseman can take his ransom and shove it up his arse. We're going to storm their hideout, tear up all the new ones, and free Sanson. Yeah, well, first we need to know where they are. Damn it, Peter. How can you always be so calm? It's downright contagious. You're right, of course. We don't even know where the bastards have taken Sanson. We need help if we're going to find him. Come on, let's hurry back to Redania, to the Adder's Nest. I love Fellowship. I just reported the situation. I'm going to call a meeting to talk strategy. As for Gilbard's journal, I'm still holding on to it. Told him it's for the chief to hand over. They were none too pleased, fancy that. You see, like our friend, well, unlike our friend Sanson, I don't have much faith in the Order. Don't trust them to act in our best interests. The journal's our bargaining chip, not only with them, but the Revolve besides. It would be good to bring old Judge Heller into it as well. He'd want to know. I think there's some sage advice to share. But for now we sit tight, wait and see what the Order and the Revolve will do, and then we plan some doings of our own. Till then, rest up and save your strength, Peter. We're going to need it. It's monkey time. Yes, monkey completed the adventure. Go, gamer cat, go. The professor is well again. The time has come. I will issue Theobald my challenge. He and his minions use Rust Rock as their hideout. But who shall bear the letter there? I'll go. You, brother? It's as wise what if it set upon you again. No, better that I go.
Master, wait. If you deliver the letter, it will most certainly end in blood. Pietro should go. Without a hostage, they can't pull no dirty tricks. They wouldn't dare try Pietro again.
Oh, very well. I trust this letter to you. Take it to Rustrock and see it to Theobald's hands.
You got it.
Enjoy this painted desert area in Alameda. I remember you, friend of the pathetic months. You're bold to come here. What do you want? I'm offering you a challenge on behalf of Hildegard. A letter of challenge. Dated practice befitting the dying style, and a lot of effort simply to lose. I accept. Indeed. Hey, Empty-Ack, how you doing?
It's empty.
Indeed, I anticipated that I would have to deal with stubborn fool another beating. I'll be in schism. Even when I tell Vildegut, nay, my dear cousin Theodred, that he would do well to bring a coffin. Getting some side quests out of the way. I'm going to join in this fight. I just know it. The letter's delivered. My thanks, brother. I've invited the people of Alagana. They, too, shall bear witness. The fight is to be single combat, but my opponent's scruples are not. Well, do we know this? Well, do we know this? And so we must prepare for anything. But whatever should happen, I'm confident we shall prevail. For as I train, I awaken a new power. A power to protect. All right, go get 'em. Is it bad I woke up at 4 a.m., looked for you, and then went back to bed? I'm so sorry I didn't wake up. I actually slept in today. I'm so sorry. It is not bad. I appreciate the sentiment. Sunday is my regular day. Saturday is sometimes kind of thing. Really, a crowd? Well, if you're determined to make a spectacle of your demise, who might have stopped you? Let all present witness the death of the Fist of Ralger. Hear me, people of Alamigo. A feeble faith such as this charlatan peddles will avail you not. Only a strong and absolute ruler can save you. Only I can save you. Those merits may well come from the Empire. People need not another tyrant. Nay, what they need is hope. And hope they may yet have. Hope everlasting in their hearts, that none can take away. Saturdays is a sometimes food. Exactly. So I beg you, brother, give up your aspirations for the throne. Join me in reviving the Fist of Ralger, as is your right. The time for deception is past, but one man I know wields the lance as you do. Take off this mask that you wear, the mask of a dead prince, and show me your face, Adri, my brother. Adri. Long as it's been since I last heard that name. I always had thought you dim-witted, but it seems your memory still serves you well, at least. What you desire are destruction. So much that you fool even yourself. Like you, I was an orphan. The temple was the only home I knew. But that home was taken from me, laid waste at Theodric's command. The monks, hailed as the realm's greatest warriors, could not withstand the Mad King's might. It was then that I knew that blood counts for more than all else. All the training we undergo to hone flesh and blood, none of it is worth a spit in the face of absolute power. And those who are born without it, those like me, will ever be made to suffer. But you had it from the beginning, born into the royal family, with the blood of kings coursing through your veins. You had the power to lead and to rule. But still, you turned your back on our nation's liberation. And for what? For the sake of a fist that couldn't even protect itself? I was a nobody. Just one of the Griffin's lowly doubles. But if you would not rise up for our nation, then I will. And you have no right to stop me. You have forfeited your own birthright. Hear me, brother. Our blood defines not who we are. The path we walk is ours to choose, and I have chosen not to destroy, but to protect. Hollow words from someone born to power. You will never understand what it means to be weak. Never. I am Vilderget, a brother of the Fist of Relger. That is who I am, no more and no less. I live to revive the Fist of Relger, and by my fist I shall prove it to you. That's not your fist. Boot to the head. I'll use my fist to defeat you. Boot to the head immediately. That's the stuff. He's bugging out.
Well, now, the professor said there'd be a spectacle, but I certainly wouldn't say no to some action. I've been itching for it since our match was canceled.
Enough, Audrey. Our goals are the same. Let's make a boot to the head joke. Where is that from again? So that is a... so there was this old, Australian group that did a comedy tape, and Boot to the Head was one of the skits on the tape. And then someone took that and put it to Phoenix Wright visuals, and it was glorious. I loved it so much. If you get done with your match, if you could put that in the chat for them, that'd be amazing, honey.
Okay.
I thank you. Yeah, it's a wonderful joke. It's very, very humorous. Enough, Audrey. Our goals are the same. Our methods but differ. Together we can achieve much. We can restore our order. Audrey is dead. I am Theobald, Theodric's true ruler, and the rightful king of Alamigo, and by your death I shall reclaim my throne. It's very glowy. To resort to the tools of our oppression, we will stop at naught for power. It is a twisted existence, and we'll straighten it out. You heard the audio from somewhere I can't remember. It is pretty great. Like I said, I know it from the Phoenix Wright internet video. But yeah, the audio's been around a little bit before that, kind of bouncing around. I don't know exactly what the name of the group was, but it's something. It's some Australian group. Come, my friends, we fight for hope. Where's everyone going but me? At least I got the billy clubs. Yeah, you're fine. Isn't this from your high school Japanese class? Wouldn't surprise me. Welcome. Have a care of my friend. Fake out, huh? It's only been just a thing to do with you. We're up here at Century's movement. Or reinforcement. The rest of armor. No, I don't need to do except you. With the hunter junk. I'm doing the holy thing. Look at the thorn stuff. Look, not everyone can be a thorn star, okay? There's a certain sort of drift. You know, dude. In the end, they just relic for the dying time. I don't want to follow like you. Over. Crazy for taking it home run. First, take on the Infernal Machine. This is everything, not again. Victory. Success. Audrey, when next we fight, let it be as brothers. Let it be face to face. Yay! I am weak. too weak to bear the fist of Ralgar alone. Yet come what may, I will not give up. Each time I fail, I will pick myself up. From my heart, I ask you this. Will you not join me? Help me build a new fist, one that knows not highborn nor low, that discerns not shadow nor light, a fist of Ralgar, where all may belong. Huzzah. Your fiery zeal kindles hope within people's hearts, and doubt not but that many will come to you seeking strength, the strength to protect that which they hold dear, and by their own hands. Now then, let's return to Alagana. There's still much to do, not the least of all thanking our pugilist friends for their most timely arrival. Pugilist? Pugilist? Well, your fellow monk's fat, I thought I looked not so far departed. You look not so far departed from our own style. Unless I'm mistaken, you've taught them a trick or three.
It's a fine speech, spoken from the heart. It lacked polish, to be sure, but that'll come with age and experience. But as good a drubbing as we gave them, the corpse brigade will be laying low for a while. As will I think. At my age, a moment of fun costs a week of soreness.
You must admit, though, every so often it's good to hurl yourself in a real battle.
A real battle, huh?
I don't know about you, but I scarcely broke a sweat.
Oh, I suppose I was simply imagining all your huffing and puffing. Well said. Sad though it is to part, it's past time we headed home. I hope to continue this fun exchange when our friend monks, Zetson and Zochaka, especially. Young and lithe as they are, I believe they harbor much pugilistic potential. And it'll be my pleasure to personally help them explore it.
Gods, could you make it more obvious?
Until next time, take care, Pietro. And thanks for showing these old bones a good time.
Witnessing your furious struggle, I could not help but wish that I, too, could contribute with my fists. My son, I suspect, felt the same way when he chose to join the resistance. But as he walked his own path, so too must I. As a man of science, it is my duty to pursue truth, immutable, and the knowledge may one day benefit future generations. I did my small part for Vonnegutt's cause, but know that it was mostly you, my friend, who helped him to forge ahead in the face of adversity, who picked him up when fate cast him down. And for that I am grateful. You possess a noble heart, and it more than makes up for your lackluster mind. Thanks, bro. With that, I shall head back to Ul'dah. As fine a distraction as it has been to watch young bloods come into their own, my research will not advance itself. And ever, should you wish to partake of my knowledge, do not hesitate to come to me. With your help, we've managed to weather another storm. I dare say we've all earned a moment's respite. Sure. You know, I can't help but feel the master's too nice sometimes. After all that Theobald, the Adre fellow, did to him, he goes and begs the villagers to tend his wounds. So complete is his dedication to reviving the fist of Ralgar, he wastes no energy on such things as anger or retribution. Right, and at any rate, there's nothing standing in our way now. We're free to get on with our mission. There we are, and we've begun at Alagana. We shall continue with all corners of Giralbania, never resting till the fist of Ralgar thrives throughout the realm once more. Yay, get done finally.
Yeah.
I'd say Master has his work cut out for him. He's going to need all the support he can muster. So let us ever strive to grow stronger, the better to provide that support. After all, it wouldn't do to always rely on Pietro. Damn right. So what are we waiting for? Let's go and train. What? We've only just... Oh, pray excuse us, Pietro, and thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything. Recent trials have taught us much. much about myself and the extent of my debts. Through adversity, none of you abandoned me. I nearly abandoned my dream, but never again. I owe it to those who stood by me. To many am I indebted, and to you most of all. You are my master in all but name, ever leading by example and teaching me strength and grace. I pray that you will help many others, as you have helped me. I shall resume my mission, with my disciples at my side. Together, we shall spread the fist of Ralgur across the land. The journey will be long, and come what may, I will see it through, for I am not alone. Fare you well, my brother, till next we meet. Huzzah. Yeah, you can put it in silliness. I was willing to put it in the stream. But yeah, we have to put it in Brotherhood. Includes the must quest for Stormblood. It's going to be the world quest Courage Upon Fear. Once you've done so, the next month quest will be available from Eric. Alright, let's see. The Pixies. Posted the boot to the head Discord and video. Posted the boot to the head video in the Discord under silliness. All right, thank you, waifu. Yes, you should. It's very funny. The carpentry. In order to stabilize the material, I'll do this. And, oh, greetings, Pietro. Oh my, the quality is beyond words. It will be a pleasure to put this to use. The owner happily accepts the delivery. And he has now leveled up to the carpenter. My thanks, Pietro. Now we have all that we require to restore the loot. I've never attempted anything so difficult before. I must confess to feeling not a little nervous, but I will give it my best effort. With some luck, I have some tidings to share before long. Start delivery complete. I got a silly number of the crafter scripts. Savior of Cherished Memories. The quest continuing the story of Cherished Memories is now available. Speak with her as a carpenter. A weaver at level 80 or above to undertake this quest. So not quite there yet. So close, no matter how far. Alright, well, I should definitely monk it up. Actually, can I botany this? I can botany this.
You're here. Oh, good. Now we may set forth.
But where?
Chief, I believe it's customary to tell people where they're going and why.
That's the wrong voice.
Chief, I believe it's customary to tell people where they're going and why. Permit me, Pieter. Based on my analysis of the skin, we've identified the Samil's primary habitat. There were traces of salt, you see, and I surmise that for reasons yet unknown to us, this particular creature has made a journey across the seas. The question, then, is whence did it come? It did not take long to determine that Calusia is the only location remaining suited to sustaining megafauna.
What's more, we understand now, my friend. We understand now. We understand how the Samil has managed to elude us for so long.
Really?
Again, the secret lies in the skin. It contains the self-same matter, which makes up crystals, formed in such a way as to resemble glamour prisms. Hailing from the XIV's homeland, these marvelous objects can be used to cast illusions. Illusions, Pieter.
To conceal something of that size, the prodigious...
To conceal something of that size takes a prodigious amount of magic. Truly, the Samil is an amazing beast. So the plan is to find their habitat and dispel their illusion. But for this, we'll need to prepare a special powder whose main ingredients happen to also be found in Calusia. How very neat. I'll share the details after we arrive at our destination, the mountainous, rocky part of Calusia, aptly called Scree. Come, we have a meeting with the Samil.
Or whatever. Let me go to Scree. I feel like in Scree, we should have a great serpent. Well, that's right, I can't fly there yet. Yeah, 80% of the way done with the first part of Shadowbringers. Probably get to the first credits tomorrow.
So, the main ingredient I mentioned earlier is a substance called black aphis sand. It can be found in this area. If you can gather the stuff for me, I can use it to prepare the dispelling powder. In the meantime, we'll search the area for Samil's domain. I'm coming for you, my pretty.
Black aphis sand. So, like, I don't think I can do that. If I'm a botanist, how do I get Black Aether Stab? Huh. Um... What am I supposed to do? I mean, do I just don't get to do this mission if I'm not a miner? Black Aether Sand right there. Were you acting like I couldn't get that? I don't know. I'm glad I went and tried anyway. Whatever. Game's like, you can't get this. Like, oh, that's a bummer. What if I try anyway? And there it is. Some black liquor sound. So have read the search. You see black aether sound for me. Until I have five. Yes, this is sufficiently pure stuff, and an ample amount of it besides. I'll prepare the dispelling powder at once. Alright. It's ready. I must say, I never thought a little bit of alchemy I dabbled in would ever come in handy. Of course, I couldn't have made it at all without the fine ingredients you brought me, Pietro. During your short time with us, you've proven yourself eminently capable. We could use someone like you in the facet. Might you be persuaded to officially join our ranks? She's standing on a hill. I don't really have a beard, you know. Unfortunately, I'm needed elsewhere. Oh, but of course you are. The many talents would be wasted in one place. There's a beauty in wild beasts, a pureness born of the unshackled lives they lead. You exude the same air as them, Pietro, and I hope you never lose it. But come, we have work to do. We believe the Samira is nearby, and I want you to do the others. Release the powder from yonder vantage point, and all shall be revealed. Everything? I'll just have to punch whatever I see. Glamour Dispeller. There. Oh, look, there's a whole family. Oh, amazing. They're even bigger than I thought.
They truly exist. You were right, Chief. You were right all along.
Of course I was. I wasn't even expecting to find an entire herd, and with young besides. Oh, the island must be their sanctuary, away from the volatility of mankind and the mainlands. Oh, how curious that the herd can function without seeing each other. They must have some means of communication. Oh, their cries inaudible to our ears, perhaps. Oh. Assuming they ordinarily remain hidden, why do you suppose the creature in Ilmeg showed itself to us? A good question. This is merely a hypothesis, but that beast, I believe, was smitten. What? Smitten? In the midst of courtship, in other words. In order to win over a female, I imagine that it must exhibit itself, show that it's healthy and strong. So it engages in reckless acts to gain the attention of the opposite sex? Well, it's just like people.
Wait, does that mean there was another Samir nearby at the top? And what do you suppose they do when mating? Will they reveal themselves as well?
Another good question. Considering their massive frames, perhaps they take to the water. But whatever the answer is, rest assured we'll find it soon enough, along with many others. Oh, finding the Samils are in the beginning, my friends. Exciting days of study and research awaits us. Oh dear, it seems we've been noticed. We should give them some space. Animals with young can be unpredictable, and it would be an impediment to our work if they grow wary of us. Come, my friends,
Let's return to the crystarium. I dare say we've achieved enough for one day.
There's a dinosaur?
Yep, they've been hunting it. It's the Samil.
The brontosaurus.
No, Samil. Heck, here's a good look. Yes. I love so much, says the cat. I love an unreasonable amount. But I think it's precious. Alright. So from here, what am I going to do? Let's go to the crystarium. Whew. You want me to get more? Alright. Brief though it was, I'll never forget my first sight of the Samil. Oh, I can't wait to begin our study of the creature in earnest.
The study is all well and good, Chief, but I remind you not to neglect your other duties at the facet.
Oh, yes, I know. Well, Yolanda, judging by your own excitement, it seems you enjoy it no less than any of us.
Of course I enjoy it. It's not often we get to see a chance to study such an ancient life form. There's so much we could study to learn, from their metabolism to their behavior to their society.
When light swallowed up the world, it not only decimated innumerable species outright and wreaked havoc on the balance of nature, which led to the extinction of yet more species. That's to say, all life has survived as a miracle. Peter, yours, mine, and of course the Samil's. I was bored after the flood, like most folk. We know only what exists now, and little less of what came before. But I believe, Peter, I believe that one day life will return to where light now rules, and that the world will return to the way it once was. So I labor to conserve the precious resources we still have, for the lives that will blossom on the morrow will arise from the seeds of today. To study the Samil and protect our habitat, that they may still roam these lands in 1,000 years and beyond. Sure. Of course, we can't do this without Yolanda and Mao as our brilliant minds.
Already trying to force more work on us, I see. But against my better judgment, you have my cooperation, Chief. After all, without me keeping watch, you go off gallivanting again, given half the chance.
You can count on me as well. I, for one, am keen to see what other mysteries can be attributed to the Samil.
Well, Peter, under your fine leadership, sir.
Well, Peter, under your fine leadership, the Samil Search Squad has fulfilled its purpose. Sad though it is time for us to disband. I don't doubt you'll remain busy with your myriad of other pursuits, but I hope you won't forget about us. Should you come into aught of interest on your adventures, be sure to let me know so I can sneak off to find it.
Sure, I can do it.
Huzzah!
All right. Contributor, facet of gathering. You've completed all the Cause's quests. I'd be happy with your efforts. Your next city is your honorary captain of the Simia Search Squad. The other folks at Crystal and Mina use your assistance of a talented artisan. Ask around and see who's in need of your skills. My adorable sapling. Very good, thank you. Alright. You don't want me to smoke at the game of Captain. So be it. I'll just do quietly from your loyal servant's dream. Oh, my adorable sapling. You'd need of happy off, yes. But sing the word, and let your beautiful branch see what they can do. Sure thing, good thing, yeah. No one needs a happy off. Happy off then. You don't know what's happening. What would you like me to do? Alright, we've maxed out the level there. Alright. Let's see. The pixies then. And after this, I should be done for the day. I'll pick it up tomorrow. With actual plot things. Quebec looks ready to curl up and sleep on the spot. Oh, Peter, I'm feeling so sleepy. Is this the effect of Anlad's spell?
Given that they tried to plant a nightmare in you, it's little wonder you should feel drowsy. If the urge is so strong, why don't you just sleep?
Not in your life. If I have a nightmare, you have to come and suck on me.
If you're not tormented by the unfulfilled need, you shouldn't be plagued by nightmares. But in the event that you are, yes, I would suck on you.
I'm never going to sleep again. Never. Ever.
If you say so. Now then, let us suggest we inspect L'Emig for anomalies. While we're there,
Perhaps we can look in on the little girl in Sliverville.
Want to go to Les Mig, do you? Very well, just close your eyes. I had a feeling you'd meet me ere long.
I take it you've not had nightmares since. All is well with you, little one.
Well, yes, thank you. Now the fear of failure no longer consumes me. A pall is lifted from my heart. I feel happier than I have in a long time. Well, that is wonderful to hear. Now tell me, did you meet Aunt Lad, the pale pixie, in your dreams? Only briefly. That was enough for me to see their torment. Theirs is a lonely soul, one which draws powerful emotions into it. Though I only caught fragments in the deepest depths of their heart, I glimpsed this realm. And I glimpsed you, Tierbeck. What? Me? And then sorry for our lad. I befriended them. I ended up being caught in that nightmare. Oh, I'm sorry, I must go. My mother's calling. Electra might have spurned me, but I won't give up. I want to become their friend, I truly do. I feel their loneliness so very keenly. But I think it's because of all the mortal hearts I've glimpsed, together with you and Azelle. I don't know why, but when I think of Aunt Lada, my chest tightens up. Am I being strange? And if I were, would you still stand by me? Or would you run to the hills?
We wouldn't dream of abandoning you. Here. We've come this far together. We are with you to the end.
Well, thank you, Pieter. Yes, well, that's settled. Let's discuss...
Sorry, with that settled, let's discuss our next course of action. Now, you said that fifth gate did not exist prior to the nightmares.
Yes, we fashioned only 4. But someone else must have crafted the 5th. Someone as skilled at manipulating dreams as me.
This is problematic indeed. Up until now, we lifted the seals by vanquishing the nightmares in the regions beyond the gates. This time, however, we do not know where the gate leads.
Hold on now. If Enlag was in Le Meg, does that mean...
The likelihood is passing high. The place is Il-Meg. And the fact that the gate is sealed means an individual already exists who is the source of the nightmares. Someone here in the fairy kingdom who's constantly plagued by terrible dreams. Can't imagine anyone more likely than Aunt Lad himself.
So we help Aunt Lad like we help the children. Free them from the nightmare that's... Oh, I can't fight it anymore.
It was only a question of when. Let's leave Tierbeck to rest for now, and do what we can in the meantime. So if we are to help Aunt Lad, it's essential that we understand them. To that end, I suggest we learn all that we can of the previous Titania by speaking with the Fae folk. Let's split up for this task, and reconvene here afterward. Sure.
That tusk smells really good.
Oh, leaving already. You'll just stay and play a little longer. No, we have business. I was playing in Modeling's Dream the other day. Well, yes, hello to you too. And he starts talking about wanting to eat a whole bucket full of wrigglers. And I said I could make that happen. Barefoot room spinner that I am. So I had no idea what he was on about. Well, it turns out wrigglers, an extraordinary weird sort of worm, apparently not easy to come by in a leg. Which means we don't have any at all. Let alone a bucket's worth. Not to worry though. I just work a little bit of magic on something sufficiently wiggly. They should come to the same thing. Approximately. Probably. Either way, we won't know till we try, which is why I need you to fetch me the wiggly bit of an enemy. No, the sooner the better, favourite mortal of mine. Fukia. Everyone loves a good Fukia. Those wide staring eyes, that vaguely menacing lopping. You never know when they're going to hug you or murder you. Adorable. And there are plenty to be found in Limeg. Leggy. A fantastic idea for what I would spin next. I'm sure you agree. In fact, I'm so sure. I've already set up the traps. I went through a hunting and trapping phase a while back, so I'm something of an expert of the subject. My strategically placed pits are guaranteed to have cut us something, so all you need to do is head over there and retrieve our prizes. Now, Fukia do tend to get a bit bitey when cornered, but worry not. I prepared these enormous sacks. Just shove them in before they can figure out what's happening to them, and it should be no problem. Brilliant, I know. A surprisingly thoughtful concern. Tell me, my favourite mortal, have you ever had a hideout? Mortal children seem to love them. So I thought, why not try them? And I hid in a log for 5 days and 5 nights and no one ever found me. It was amazing. And then I got bored and came back. Anyway, while I was there, it occurred to me that children of the Raptika Greatwood usually aren't allowed to live near the villages. And that means they can't make hideouts. They could hide in the village, but people would find them. So I couldn't find if other people... So it doesn't count if other people can find them, right? Right. So if another adult can stumble across them, it's not a hideout. It's just sad. I decided right then and there, I would dream up a perfect hiding place for these poor little darlings. What better could make of them than the great mushrooms and Numo live in? Nothing. That's better. There's nothing better. It was a rhetorical question. Tragically, Father Collard's chambers, absolutely swarming with the lawless ones, makes it impossible to harvest mushroom spawn. If something isn't done, my brilliant plan will come to fruition. Well, it won't come to fruition. I'm sure you can see where this is going. Just do it for the children. Kitty's having a good time. Hey there, Alstegan. Behold, Titania. Of course, how could we ever forget? They protected us from sin eaters. We're forever grateful. I even remember them before they became king. They weren't so different from the rest of us. Aye, they liked mischief, drinking milk, rollicking in streams, all the usual pixie pleasures. Must have been hard for them alone inside that castle. But enough about that. Play with me. Play with me. It isn't fair that Tilby gets to spend all the time with you.
Terapuga. Put it in the luminous sack. And an over-eager puka. It also goes in the sack.
You wish to know about our previous monarch? As I recall, before their ascension, they were exceptional at wielding the power of nature. Oh, and they were seldom seen without their bosom friend, a pixie of pink. The tragic manner of their downfall is a source of immeasurable pain for us. Never will we forget their sacrifice. A payment for the information? No, that won't be necessary. If anything, we are the ones who owe you thanks to setting our monarch free.
Very odd behavior by these creatures. They're usually obsessed with payment. So, a new king is born, and the enemy defeated. There's much to be glad for. But for me, the gladdest thing of all is simply being able to see you again, hale and whole. Well, thanks. That's very nice of you. Curious about the previous Titania, you say? Of course. I should be glad to tell you what I know. When they became a sin-eater, it was with great sorrow that we resolved to seal them away inside the year. Monsieur Beck opposed the decision to the last. I cannot claim to know the heart of a pixie, but if I were Titania, I would have liked nothing more than to be praised, not to be remembered. Now then, if I may ask, are you not subjected to mischief? For your own good, I advise against getting too intimate with the pixies.
You dare kick my thunder. Those are mine. Very well, Peter. What have you been able to learn about Titania?
Apparently they were really good friends.
Huh? You went about crying while I slept. And people complain about pixies having no propriety. Jimbick, you're awake. But to know that everyone still remembers my friend, still remembers their sacrifice, makes me happier than I can say. It's plain the two of you are the closest of friends. All the fey folk with whom I spoke tested to that. But my obsession with dreams, I was considered strange even amongst pixie kind. No one wanted anything to do with me, but they accepted me as I was. Without them, I would have been all alone, like I'm lad. I see it now. I'm lad. They're the pixie I used to be. Like me, all they need to do is for someone to accept them as they are. I see. Self-actualization. I believe my master called this need, and I dare say will provide us with a clue to unsealing the final gate. It doesn't matter whose soul Unlad is born from. It doesn't matter whose aether they inherited. They're pixie, like the rest of us. And if as a pixie, we cannot let them suffer anymore. We can't let them stand in the dark, lonely place. What's more, I can't help but feel like my friend is the one who guided them to me. They loved everyone. They did. No one should be alone. I can almost hear him say. They reached their hand out to me once upon a time. Now it's my turn to reach mine out to Anlad. Come, let's go to the Meg and find Anlad. If we have to, we'll pound on the gate till they come out. Sure. Tibet thinks Evan you're here. There's trouble in the Meg. Terrible trouble. What is it? I can't say for certain, but there's a trouble. There's a power welded up within. A terrible power. What? Could it be Anlad? I'm going inside. If it's Anlad, I'm the only one who can stop them. Now wait, Chester. Oh, confound it. Now wait, Chester. Confound it. I'm going with you. If you go too, there's no guarantee you'll come out alive. But please go anyway. Go and help Tirbeck. No, my precious Lynette.
And lads' powers running rampant by questioning their own existence, by causing their essence to unravel. They may go along with it. If this realm collapses, there's no telling how the minds of those whose dreams are connected to it will be affected. Yet one thing of all is certain. Andad themselves will disappear.
No, there, my friend, I cannot let that happen. Please help out, lad. When I was thirsty, no one gave me anything to drink. When I wanted to play, they drove me away. I just wanted a friend. Wanted someone to tell me I did well. But everyone treats me like a plague. I should not have been born.
Poor picture. That's the emo pits. All this came from my mad heart.
Come, better hurry and find them. Am I leading? Yes, I am.
This mist is a nightmare that plagued one of the children. Take care of it like always. So do your thing. Very well, Peter, I shall command our suck it up and spit it over yonder.
It's time for my magic. It's ready here. Over there. Get on that. I control my power. Wait, just a... Stay away from me. Stay away. And lad, you keep giving chase while we take to the nightmares. Have a nightmare.
Theater. Wait your command. Power.
This is nightmare nearby. Hey, let's find it.
I wish God wanted this.
Just leave it to me. Can I go? What does that like to get? Get out of my head. Not waiting, what the hell is this? I have a bad feeling about this. Alright. Burning sensation. It's a nightmare from Matika. There's nothing. Oh, come on, Matt, come on. We don't have much time. Nightmare. Think about it. How it turns. Show your ugly face. There's left now. Oh, what the slow? Hold on, lad. We're coming for you. Thinking anymore, I just want to disappear. Oh no, you don't. Don't you dare disappear on me. 1,000 knives
slicing, stabbing.
Push yourselves. It is the mother of all. Come on, Castle. Get ready. Let's do it. Hey, look, it's an Ahriman. I'm not, it's all right. We're fighting for you. We're fighting with you. It's no use. I'm no use.
Embrace yourself, doubt, your fear, your hatred. The wretched world is giving you much but torment. You are the born dead and tired. And their deepest, darkest nightmares.
What's left enough? This is a safest tonight for our first school. Manifestations of torment. My feelings are not. No second, the nightmare grows stronger. Talk to you too. Maybe I'm not. I'm not so strong. I'm here for you.
Ah, we did it.
It's over. You're free now, lad.
Duty complete. The nightmare's fading. We did it. Huzzah.
Silly Pixie, don't lose control like that ever again. That nightmare of yours was no joke. My nightmare? Yes, yours. Caused a great deal of trouble. I'm sorry. Well, I'm going to apologize, but don't you think you have something else to say to Piotr? He's the one who vanquished your nightmare. I was dreaming I was imprisoned alone inside a great castle. I was lonely, I was scared, I was terribly silent. I felt as though I was losing myself. But you came, Piotr. You came and freed me. Thank you. You did well. So on, lad. Now that your nightmare's over, we can make lots and lots of fun dreams together. I don't know how to make fun dreams. I only know how to make nightmares. Look, it's true that you're different from the rest of us. It's true you have a few things to learn. But there's no need to rush. Just do what you think feels right, and all will be well. Even if you do end up creating a nightmare, there's no need to fret. Hazel's here will make short work of it.
Just so. I only ask you don't keep the dreamer for yourself.
If that happens, you'll just fix up the nightmare, add a pixie magic, and make it fun again. Don't you know, lad? Like that rainbow that appears after a storm, no dream is more beautiful than the one you can see after conquering a nightmare. So I want you to fly out tall, because you're one of us, a proud pixie of Elmeg.
That is right. Rain, hail, or shine, the kingdom of rainbows is your home. Yeah, you can always be yourself.
I can be myself.
Yeah.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Oh, my heart swells with song. I can't help but want to dance. Yes, that's the way. Do as your heart bids you. Dance. Dance with me. Good heavens. It's beautiful.
Oh, see, young lad.
I know I had it in you.
Oh, that's what it means to have fun. I never imagined it feels so amazing. Come, Peter. Come play with us.
Maybe for a little bit. By freeing that lad from their nightmares, you and yours have reclaimed all the dreams of your rot. Forever young and carefree, the pixies still rollicked with their guests in Limeg, this night and all the nights to come. That feels like an ending.
You see all this, Peter? This is our precious Limeg. If it weren't for you, we still wouldn't be here.
And neither would this helplessly silly pixie.
Am I silly?
Oh, yes, you're the silliest, and dearest of all. I must say, when they behave thus, pixies can be quite adorable.
Yeah, sure. From here on, Peter, I'll continue watching over Limeg with your friends. We'll revel in rollick and make sure the garden is always filled with fun. And different though our kinds may be, I count on you amongst our very best friends. So please, come visit us often and play with us. Why don't you turn him into a leaf man? That'll make him stay with us forever.
No, that's okay.
And lad, there's one thing you must never do. It is lay a hand on Peter.
All right, if you say so.
Right. I should just show everyone outside that all is well again. Let's return to Little Ryan for now.
Amazing. It's made from sweets.
Not even already. Let's just stay and play a little longer.
Probably not going to do that.
I told the other pixies about everything. They understand now that I'm lad isn't a danger and welcome them as one of us. It's simple like that with our kind. And though we've restored Limeg to its full splendor, it doesn't mean our work is done. We don't sure the realm is always beautiful and filled with fun. That's what we do to keep collecting dream bubbles. I hope you'll continue to lend the dream spinners a helping hand, Peter. The fun and happiness of pixies and mortals alike.
Invitation up. The young priestess swore. She swore reputation with the dream spinners to receive an experience bonus point upon completion of the pixie travel daily quests. Now I have access to a wider selection of wares from Joel O.
At the end of the lengthening of the sack, I'll tell you snagged what we need.
Here's your wiggling tendril.
Oh, perfect. Oh, this is perfectly disgusting. With a few minor adjustments, there'll be no trouble making this into a dream wiggler. None at all. Now, where did I put that phlegm I've been saving? I see all the sacks came in handy. You're welcome. Those traps aren't all that hard to get out of, you know. I think Save and Foki might manage it if they focused long enough. But just they don't have the attention span. Poor things. One dove in head first, you say. Oh, how delightful. I wonder why I did that. I suppose you speak Foka by chance. No? Oh, there you are. You know, I realized after you left, I didn't tell you how to tell one mushroom spun from another. I hope you figured it out. Oh, well done. Such a clever mortal you are.
I should be able to go this one nice and tall and pop it into a dream, and voila, greatest hideout ever. I don't need to put it in a dank old cave. Imagine the possibilities. Wait, I don't have to imagine them. I can make them. Fantastic. A fancy is a portly pixie horn. A portly porksy horn. Alright, well... Portly Porksy is now one of my favorites. Okay, well, apparently I can do level 7 with them as well. Okay, I think that's everything. Everything for now, anyway. Let me head back to Crystarium and see if there's anything I can buy. I don't think so. Actually, go to botany. Yep, I can add stuff here. Oh, control and craftsmanship, huh? Oh, alright. Well, for now, I'll put that aside. We'll do Scholar for a bit. Before I do, though, go to Kagane and buy any materials I need to buy. Level 70. Okay. On this. I can do this off screen. I'm going to go ahead and stop streaming for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.